he don't. Abdul is about to come. Feel the rhythm that I give him and the wisdom that I drop. You can't stop it, can't top it. Take a biscuit, sop it. It's ethereal, quite literal, more advanced than fiber optics. The truth that I flip may cause inflictions. I rip the script with conviction. I mean this. Alright, I grips the mic like kind of fiendish. Malik A will all be super genius. It's science and mathematics that allow me to say this. Not an ego, let's say we go back to Uraeus. You us, Uraeus, flee the chaos and confusion. Stimulating the five senses is not a mere illusion. Love and wisdom is all put it together like fusion. Soldiers poised us out to give a new world a contusion. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I'm Helen from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of six gods in the mix. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I'm Helen from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of six gods in the mix. Heretics and some critics, they say we rank first. We're not the baddest of the bad, nor the worst of the worst. We strive for some embodiment in harmony with the universe. Though weathered, we're unmovable like Mount Kilimanjaro. Africans will laugh again, so I say no sorrow. We are the people of the day before yesterday. We are the people of the day after tomorrow. I have a dream someday that our youth will be walking down the streets, contemplating, nibbling on ginseng root, giving hell to those who aren't hard for sure, but for show. Pretending what you hadn't thought but said and didn't know. Claiming sets, throwing up gang signs, society's got you snared. What the hell is that sign language? For the spiritually impaired, I'm not a player hater, I'm just a player fader. What goes around comes around, vengeance is mine, I'll catch you later. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I'm Helen from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of six gods in the mix. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I'm Helen from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of six gods in the mix. No man shall get the best of me. Woman's the great test of me. The part of me that strives up and begins to pull up the rest of me. Conquering selfish, true manifest destiny, and good reflects this. As I become more mindful, godliness pierces the blindfold, and I take it to the line so you can't check this. I pumps courage to the chest when suckers come for test, and when they come for test, there's no need to press a nine. I've got to buck a sucker with great outflux of the mind. My clairvoyance is a product of mind sight, creating foresight instead of hindsight. My buoyancy is a reflection of my hardship. I've been through much, and I'm beyond death. My legacy is a reflection of my guardship. I hold a tight grip until my last breath. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I'm hailing from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of six gods in the mix. No gimmicks, just a few turntable tricks, executed by DJ Superman top notch. More vision than Blackwatch, he steps upon the heads of DJs like a quick game of hopscotch. Wherever the top drops, then we must begin with musical sustenance. True, that comes through the eye of the storm, though cosmic in fact. This child's tracks are produced in his humanoid form. We are the sum of none but one.
Brothers and sisters, take a little time to really look at one another, then ask yourself, can we really afford to lose one another? We must understand that we are all we got. We're forgetting our past, blinded by crack and gun smoke. We must turn that mess around and make the other man choke. Down in flames, like the Hindenburg. One day I opened my ears. You wouldn't believe what I heard. They say your word ain't. See, you promised us great things, but only giving us a little bit. I keep your Star Striped hat as a souvenir. The uncle is dead, but I'm not even gonna shed a tear. See, right now you're the big fish, but I'm the genie in the land, and you get no wish. Usually you get three, but I'm taking one plus the two that you owe me. It's so hard to feel proud. While I shed a tear, you're still talking loud. I'll never get on a boat with the man, because it reminds me of that great master plan. Oh, I haven't forgotten the last cruise we took. We end up picking cotton. You tried to play me out like a sucker, but I survived to take back what's mine.
You motherfucker.
So repay your debt to us. Mama so light, cause all the nuts that you busted. You violated our blood and plagued us with acne. So who's the real savage race? Please tell me. What race is really your mind state? So the mess you bumped up is the mess you're gonna have to face. See why I'm so upset? because you brainwash my people, talking out the side of your neck. So I just sit back and light up a stand so to deal with the pains and the rage in the ghetto. Who really knows what tomorrow's gonna bring? Our heads are filled with these false hopes and dark dreams. The rage in the ghetto, it drives me to chaos. Brothers talk they mess and get tossed. See, deep down inside, I wanna change, but it's hard as hell to remove these chains on my brain. You got me thinking that I'm less than I really am. Put up a 10-foot pole and impale sand. The rage in my mind, it keeps me from crying. But inside I'm slowly dying. Because I don't know who I am, so I pick up an idol and become his biggest fan. Pattern myself to be just like Jack. I can have a big Cadillac, slanging crack. Invest seriously, and then I start rolling hard, and the rest is history. Grow very insecure, got a few keys and holding G's. Nobody can be trusted. I sit with a shotgun and then my jock strap a small yak because I'm so damn scared. Walk the streets alone at night. Will I make it to 21? Just begun. I got snatched up by the feds. I was slapped around, then assigned a concrete bed. And now I'm behind bars. Yesterday was the last day I would see stars. And now I'm feeling sorry, cause everything I ever did is coming back to haunt me. I'm crouched in a corner, hugging my knees. I'll be 37 by the time that I'm free. I got enough bed sheet. I'll make me a nice little noose and I'm out. One hell of a future. I fell into the hands of the plan and now it's over. The rage inside is still alive, and it'll survive until I die. And if that's tomorrow, you see, I went alone. My heart was filled with sorrow. It's a shame though, but it's all because of the rage in the ghetto. Little shout out, to the underground. Took me and it gave me some knowledge. And now I'm ready. Heads up with the devil. Ashibu.
Oh, it's time to grab a glass, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or a bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars.
Gye-Nyame.
Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water.
Take your breath. Man.
Lift and pour.
Oh, this is about to go down today. Let's get this toast on. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water. Oh, family. I want to welcome you. I know some of y'all like, brother, I tell you, it's late. It's late. You supposed to do. No, hold on. It's the weekend. Right? You know, like I said, because because some of y'all might be kind of surprised because I would rather do the toast in the evening. I would really rather do the toast in the evening, but can't do it in the evening because of the schedule, right? But, you know, this weekend, family, I have been, it felt so good to just get some rest. But because I am on a 21-day challenge, because my goal is to get 10,000 steps every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, my body, I'm not really giving my body the rest. I'm doing the swimming, because we went swimming yesterday. But I ain't do it today. I just I laid back and just chilled. And didn't do nothing. I wasn't in a hurry. So I said, hey, we're going to do the toast. When we get the toast off, we're going to get the toast off. You know, if some people on the line that wants to get on, we will have a conversation. But if not, it's cool. But hey, now, before we get into it, I'm going to do the rant real quick. And for those that don't know, the rant today is going to be, it's okay to have Imani. It's not okay to be stupid. I don't know where that's going to go. But anyway, I'm going to go and start cutting us off and getting straight to Gye-Nyame. Those that don't know, we do our major stream on Gye-Nyame. We do this to kind of warm up the lines, let people know where we at. We at Gye-Nyame, so start coming on over. And I know because it's Imani, a lot of y'all out doing other things, so y'all can catch it on the replay tomorrow. Alright, so Africa TV, peace. Twitch, peace. YouTube, peace. Facebook, peace. Now we are over on only Gye-Nyame. And what I want to do right now is first off remind you that it is a blessing to be standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim. Of course, you know this is the Daily Toast. We're kind of late today. It's cool. Late. We're moving into the evening. It's a beautiful Imani day. Of course, you know it's a Heart of a Simple production. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Oh, man. Here we go. So let's go on straight over. Let's get to the rant. Let me go and pull up my stuff. I want to get to the rant. Let's do the rant. Let's do the toast. All right. What do we need to do the rant? Okay, cool. We need that right there. We need the clock going. The clock is going right now. We need the war horn. So today we are on Imani. We want to give all of our Imani family a round of applause. All those that's born on Imani. And please, family, please, go and find out your day. Find out the day you was born on. Today is Imani. So you could take this day and you could apply the principle, and then you should be able to extrapolate what day you was born on. Or you can just tune into Gye-Nyame and we'll tell you the day. So you'd be like, okay, I was born on March 5th. 1972. And you can look it up and be like, okay, cool. On March, day, okay, on that day, boom, boom, boom. I don't want to say the day because I don't feel like doing the push-ups. But anyway, family, it is okay to have Imani, but it's not okay to be stupid. And I see this a lot. I see this a lot in group relationships. I see this a lot in personal relationships. I see this a lot in our lives, right? Where individuals are practicing Imani, and then they do some dumb shit and use Imani to justify the dumb shit that they did. And in order for us to move to the next level, family, we have to learn to distinguish the difference between Imani and stupidity, right? Just because you don't have the answer, right? Just because you don't have the answer, you don't have to go and disguise the fact that you don't know with Imani, right? Some of us do that. We want to disguise the fact that we don't know with the concept or with the idea of Imani. And that shit is not fair to Imani, because you make Imani that principle, that powerful principle of faith, that powerful principle of trust, that powerful principle of belief. You make it look stupid. You make it look dumb. You make it look powerless when you just attribute some shit rather than just being and saying, I don't know. When you attribute some of your actions to Imani, when in fact the actions that you are taking are based on stupidity. Now you're not alone in this. I'm guilty of this shit too. I mean, often many of us, we do this to kind of justify the shit that we do. Many of us, we construct our lives backwards, and we construct the belief systems that we have. We construct the belief systems on the stupid shit that we have done in our lives. And we, how can I put it? We reverse engineer the dumb shit that we did in our lives and equate it with some higher faith or some shit like that. And it's not good. Because it set a poor example for our children. It set a poor example for the next generation. It set a poor example for the next leadership. We need to be able to start admitting when we don't know, so that our children and those that's coming behind us to do the things that we do can actually look at our people and be honest, be like, look, I don't know, I'm guessing. I would prefer that to motherfuckers acting like they got the data, they got the information, and they know what they doing, right? We got politicians that's taking advantage of our community and don't know what the fuck they doing, and then they'll turn to faith, so that we, boom, it was a move of faith, right? And we supposed to forgive them for that? No. In leadership, you can't be operating on just faith unless you're right. If you're right, then you good. You know what I'm saying? But you need to be operating on facts. You need to be operating on things that you know. And being put in a leadership position give you access, or what it's supposed to do is supposed to give you access to individuals that have the information that you need to be able to make the proper decisions that you need to make so that you can be successful in what you do. That's what leadership is about. Leadership is not about you and stressing your mind. Leadership is about you being able to pull from the mind of the collective and then be able to make the best decision. And if you don't if you don't have understanding of that, you need to be a Star Wars. I mean, not Star Wars. You need to be a Star Trek fan. Next generation Star Trek. Next generation Star Trek. You had leadership structure that was set up. You had the captain. You had what was called his first officer or his number one, and he had his emotional person. So you have the executive mind. You have the person that gets shit done, and you also have that person that was able to read the emotions in the room. So you got all aspects there. You got that emotional, you got that spiritual, that mental capacity, and you got that person that gets shit done. Right? Perfect leadership model right there. At least I think so. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit. But anyway, you can look at that and you can see. And in leadership, what we have to be able to do is to be able to pull on the people around us. And then we could be honest with folks. I don't know this. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay not to know. Right? But if you're taking moves of faith, everybody needs to know that you're taking moves of faith. You don't know. Don't be sitting up there acting like you know when you don't know, and then shit just goes south and everybody is lost. Right? But anyway, I'm not gonna harp on that. Family, it's okay. It's okay to practice Imani. It's not okay to be stupid. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't know, just say you don't know. Right? And don't attribute your mistakes to God or your mistakes to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because that's basically what you're saying. God told me and God was wrong. Then you serving the wrong God. But anyway, I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to move on. All right, family. I want to say thank you. And y'all know that was my rant for the day. And let me check we still got 3 minutes left. All right, cool. We're going to leave it alone. And we are going to go and turn off the recording. Boom. And we're going to keep on moving, and we're going to do our toast right now. We're going to get into the toast. Family, those that want to get their family on the list is very simple. You could just share your email with us on Gye-Nyame and get on our email list. You only have to do it once. I know some people are out there kind of confused. You don't have to do it every time. You can just do it once. Now, also, if you go to Gye-Nyame, when you come there, you're going to see a page that says your email address at the bottom, and then you can click follow. You put your email address, boom, you follow. Then you go over to the watch button in the top right hand corner. You click the watch button, and it'll bring you over to the screen where you can watch what we're doing, but then also you can hit the chat as well. Alright? Now, so let's go on and let's do this toast and uplift these ancestors, and I'm going to let the family go. Got that old ambrosia. I think this was some old, I don't know, some old red, I don't know. Gotta cut it because it's strong. It is strong. So family, first, we're going to lift up our ancestors. Well, first we're going to lift up the Creator. But whatever name you choose to call that Creator, we lift up that Creator and we say the word of power. The word of power around here is Ashe. We lift it up and we say Ashe. From there, we're going to move to our list of our ancestors. And we're going to lift up our glass. We're going to salute each and every last one of our ancestors. We're going to go down the list. I'm going to go as far as I can by memory. And if I need some help, I'll pull up the list. And I got both the list and the book. Y'all ready? Let's get it. We got Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert the Tex, Andy Davis, Aaron Brown, Sean, Rosalie, Chili, Georgia, William Walter, Christopher, Fanny Guest, and Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman now, Norma X, Pet Ma, Rob Malik Fakour, Dr. Marion Williams, Kojo Kamal, the farmer, Elder Millie Dix, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Thompson, Alfred Broford, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Hayes, Grace Lundy, Inez Hayes, William Bill Marks, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, there, Gail Pullian and Luxor Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Patrick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Lance Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, John Foss, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Tredd, Frank Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana, Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Johnson, Katie Johnson, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Ram J. Smith, Louis Henderson, Cameron Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird, B.D. Sale, Willie, B. the Farmer, I go so Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury, Sheen, Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Nada Johnson, Florence Senator Carter, Jordan Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther, Keisha Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Sarah Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Surgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Miranda Thornton, Brandy Squells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, oh man, hold on. We are at Dana Jones, Henry Rowe, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Buster, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Dr. Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Edgar Amatel Women, Fred Douglas Triggs, the Senior, Dana Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frankie Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Stanley Lockhart, Rick Lee Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Lee Monez, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We have William Walter West Sr., Nigella West, Elder Basiji Polani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DeFried Hines, Anders Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scatterberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., William Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Ada Candy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pino Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles D. Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom M. Sr., Sam M. Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brownlee, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Akabuki, also known as Gypsy, got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Day Strife, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Roberts. Let me find that. Let me see. Patricia Roberts. Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Great G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Don Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Dean Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia Neville Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Harry Tubman McKay, Spencer Sturge, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno, Baby Hatch, Senior, Mally Miller, Housing Hashtag, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Max Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Prince Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Needy Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Out of Casey, Thomas Cope, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Abra Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Urchin Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Oz and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nancy Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Lloyd Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Wilbur Pruitt, H.A. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rupert Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Herman C., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javon McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekhar Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Business Sr., Arthur H. McNair, Lloyd Fernandez, Lord Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Alvar, Mesrin Corporate, Joyce Wan, Imani Grace, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Evers McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell. We got Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Fatima and Elder Shaka McNair. We got Elder Fatima and Shaka McNair. And Elder Shaka McNair. We got Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damon Topper, Cena Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cunda, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ron Ross Reagan, Dermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quacy Sample, Kenneth Simmons, Sarah Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sally Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., the Clarence Lampkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Miss Thornton, Johanna, Jasonda Nett Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walter, Nalauti, Sue Walter, Emma Walter, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walter, William Walter, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey. We got Victor Bowden. We got Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Tarleton Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Justice Carl White, Jesse Woods, T.L.R. Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Dumont, Ethel Marshall, Steve, Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, Neighbor Julia Lawrence, Ozell Sr., Gladys Corporal, Ozell Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Truth to Die, Sabre Winston, Chris Kenny, Margaret Minter, Steve, Dougie Shelton, Margaret Minter, got Mary Smith, Juanette Florence Gibb, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Narcio, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Devonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Bueller, Papa Al Riesling, Arnett Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona, Yolanda Honey, Von Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Linda Kate, Pam Johnson, Vera and Reeve Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donald Brooks, Barbara Mozart Spade, Eric Branson, Eric Winston, Dan Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny, Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Lena Shepard, Bradell Willard, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wilfork, Francis Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson. We got Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, and Mrs. Bertha Walker. Got Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak, Vivian Johnson, B.J. Jones, Abishel Roberto Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, Deb Ray, Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane, Miller III. Family, hold on. I need to go back. All right, cool. Family, we have done it once again. We have completed the cycle. We lifted up our glass and we salute each and every last one of our ancestors. With that, we say the word of power, and that is Ashe. Thank you, Anime. From this family move to the present moment right now, we are on Imani. We are on Imani family. I ask all of those. I mean, you should have already did this already. All those that are listening, all those that may be listening later. You know what I'm saying? Open up your reticular formation, seek out Imani. Not only seek it out when you find it, not even if you can't find it, talk about it. Use it in your vocabulary. Use the term Imani in your vocabulary. Use what it means in the vocabulary if you know what it means. And start, structuring some of your conversations around it. We have to start talking life into our culture. For those that don't speak the language, Imani means faith. Harmony is the myotic principle of the day. Trust is what we teach the young people in the M7. Red is the color, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? You go to merch.gnj.media and you go and support us there, and you go and get your shirt. Gender is the hermetic law of the day. Male name for the day is Kwesi. Female name is Akasua. We lift up our glass. We salute these principles. We salute this day. We salute this moment, and we say the word of power. Ashe. From there, we lift up our glass, and guess where we go? Very simple journey. From here, we're going to move quickly, directly, and fast. We're going to move to our future generations. We're lifting up our glass. We're saluting our children's children onto infinity, and we say Ashe. From our children and family, we move to all of our relations, and we lift our glass high. We salute each and every last one of our relations, and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, family, we're going to move, and we're going to jump, and we're going to move quickly, and we're going to raise our glass, and we're going to salute. And we're going to raise our glass for those special libations out there. You know what I'm saying? For those special causes out there that people want us to toast for. And also, we're going to raise our glass, and we want to salute all of those that might be sick and shut in. We want to lift up our glass to those extended families, those extended tribes, those in our tribe, those in our family, right, who might be in a hard way. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's physically, emotionally, spiritually. We want to lift up our glass. We want to send out energy to them, and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move to that selfish toast. Quick and easy. We lift up our glasses. That selfish toast time. We're lifting up our glass. That selfish toast. And this is the question I ask every day. What is it that you need right now to move towards your greatness? We lift up our glass. Come on now. What is it? Ashe. We got it. I got it. Now, next, we're going to lift up your tribe. My tribe is Gye-Nyame. What's your tribe? Lifting it up. Come on now. Your accountability group. We lift it up and we say Ashe. Last but not least, family, I want to toast the most magnificent, most beautiful, most uplifting, most inspiring individual in the room. I lift my glass up to you, toasting you, and we say Ashe. I ain't got nothing. Okay. Oh, I ain't had no coffee. Ashe. 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 Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And as we say in Gye-Nyame, can't end. And you have a great day. I'm out. Oh, before we out, let's go and do it. I love this. Shouts out to King Thunder, because we are smoother than velour seats.
Oh, smoother than velour seats. Smoother than velour seats. Smoother than velour seats. Smoother than velour seats.
Hello, people. My name is Thunder. Be sure that you put the king in front. I went on top and win for the sake of how many rings I won. So I get the gist of it. Struggling, I got sick of it. So now I'm climbing heights for the fact my family a benefit. Rage of all this righteousness, soaking up this enlightenment. I'm happy but defining the feeling of this exciting shit. Pedals get set on fire, creating my kind of mental lapse.
Lack of knowledge causes my learning to bridge the mental gaps. Even if no weapon is near me, I know my mind is strapped. Twins of evolution, I'm a horoscope and the sign is back. Pity parties for failure, don't ever give to me. And trust me, I forgive for whatever some people did to me. Peace, I searched and found it in sorrows. My haters drowned, it was awful for me to see, but I'm never the one to challenge. I'm knocking them off they balance. I'm thinking I need accountants, my circle connected and it's well rounded. Plus I'm
Smoother
smoother
than
than
below seats. Yeah, 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 yeah. Smoother than below seats. Smoother than below seats. Hey. Smoother than below seats.
I turn up to heavy volume with people who vibe the same as me. I changed my life for things that I wanted and blessings came to me. You could say that I'm way too relaxed and I'm a lame, but we notice that I don't care cause there ain't no way I'm ashamed of me. I came from the bottom, no problem, cause I've been there before. My lady wanna clean up this money, then we gon' share the chore. Ain't no codes on this policy, it's an open door for anybody strong and ambitious minded for wanting more. Traded fun for some money to stack at different rates. Body move the same, mind running much at a different pace. Sit alone, smoke till my mental was in a different space. Headed out of town, now I catch you niggas on different dates. Walk with love and I'm golden, so I'll embrace the gates. But hoping people love me while living before it get too late. Power in my soul and my spirit enhances more of me. I'm blessed, but at this moment, more importantly, I'm smoother than below seats.